Um,
Hey, family.
it's your girl Nancy Drew,
And Mama C.
and we're back with another episode
Get
of
off my curtains.
Huh? Two Black Mothers. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. And
Leave your comments below.
we'll be sure to get back with you below.
All right. Today is Free Your Mind Friday.
Free your mind.
Okay.
And the rest will follow.
We got a backup dancer. That's why we didn't say go to bed, because he's working today.
Yep, my last nerve.
So what are you drinking tonight?
It's not the
I never seen that color. Is that a new one? Oh, thought it was poppy. The backup dancer has you drinking Stella Rose on this Friday. This is not Wine Down Wednesday. It's not Wine Down Wednesday. It's not Wine Down Wednesday.
Every day.
There's nobody behind you.
It's Wine Down Wednesday.
I understand. Okay, so we are live tonight, and what do you have for us?
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
I thought it was on Sunday.
This weekend is Mother's Day weekend. So happy Mother's Day. It's going to be hell this weekend in Atlanta. Traffic will be bad on Sunday. Restaurants will be packed.
And I got a lot of stuff planned for Mother's Day.
And I got a lot of stuff coming my way. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day to the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
Yes.
So I know you sent me some stuff as topics. What do we have?
Yes, I did. Let's go back to our friends. So last night we talked about being Black on TikTok, being Black on social media. We discussed a content creator who decided to not use his brain and to pretty much do blackface on TikTok. And that video is still going strong. It is still out there. It is still rolling in the numbers, as I would say. So some content creators have decided to do an audit on his TikTok page. What have you
to give people a clearer understanding? Because like me yesterday, I said I don't think it was malicious. I think he just is uneducated and just was not aware. But after watching this deep dive, I feel otherwise. But let's get into it.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Help me. Yes. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
They probably reported it.
They probably did. Oh, they probably did.
The darkest of blacks would get called out for cultural appropriation if they wore this Youthforia foundation shade.
This man has built his entire platform on rage baiting Black Americans. Look at this.
I sing the N-word out loud when Black people mute.
That's the first one. I was like, you what?
We need you to go upstairs because it's going to have to get ugly.
Why you like you going downstairs?
That's my child for you. You can catch him on his own page. He has his own page that he performs for. You can catch him there. Dr. Austin. You can.
Wait.
What? Not right now. Not right now, because you got 3 days of punishment because you got suspended. Go.
Oh.
Good night. This boy done turned on every light in the house. Okay, let's get into it. Go in Anaya room, please, so she can keep an eye on you.
Music come on, not because
Black people will rip Taylor Swift and her music to shreds, and like that's somehow okay because she's like.
What I'm especially disturbed by is the amount of likes that his videos garner. Listen, I'm not American, and I won't pretend to understand the dynamics that exist within the US. However, I'm Italian and Mauritian. I grew up on a small island by the coast of Africa. And though I would generally say that Americans are just more self-aware when it comes to dog whistles, I was taught from a very early age that you don't refer to people as blacks or whites. They're black people or white people. And I'm confused because is this not a thing in the US? Because I'm pretty sure it is. Regardless, I don't
You
understand
said that last night. You said he
how
said
he
the
still
blacks,
has a platform.
not
And that's
black
the thing.
people.
It's not the black people or white people. It's you're saying the blacks. The
Mhm.
blacks. You're making it like just this single group of crazy people. The blacks. Like,
Mhm.
really?
But he said, "I sing." Can you play it again? What he said?
You want me to play his again?
Yeah, I want to hear what he said that he played. He say what to the songs?
Oh, he said the N words to the songs. Hold
And
on.
he do it because of what?
Because he can get away with it. I mean, but he said he doing it in his room. Sitting in my room. Hold on.
The darkest of blacks would get called out for cultural appropriation if they wore this Youthforia foundation shade.
This man has built his entire platform on rage baiting Black Americans. Look at this.
I sing the N-word out loud when Black people music come on, not because
Black people will
Dang,
rip
I wanna know
Taylor
the rest of
Swift
that
and her
video.
music to
He said
shreds,
not
and like
because
that's
what?
somehow okay.
Let's go to his page.
Go to his page.
No, you're gonna make me go to his. You're gonna make me of all people, go to his page. And you know how I feel about him. You know it.
What's
you
his
know
name?
this is making my skin crawl. Here it is. What was he doing? Can you
It
find
looked
it?
like he was laying down.
Let's rank the thumbnails and titles of recent YouTube videos made about me.
Oh,
let me find out what he had on. Let me go back.
he was laying down, but he was laying down. It looks like he lay down on everything.
Huh? It looks like he
It
always
do.
lays down.
That's his favorite position.
Okay, so he has on a. You see his sweater? It's like a gray and white sweater.
Gray and white.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right there. Go up at the end. The second one to the end on the top row.
I sing the N-word out loud when Black people music come on, not because I don't love or respect Black people, because I do. It's genuinely just because it goes with the flow of the song, and that's usually how the song was originally written. Like Sorry by Beyonce, Mad City by Kendrick. But I would never say it in public if the people around me aren't okay with it. And I know how like disrespectful it can be to use around the Black community, so I would never do that. And so it irks me to my core when other Asians and white people and Mexicans and just like non-Black people insist on using the N-word in music because they're like, well, you know, I have a Black friend that lets me use it. I should be allowed to use it. Like, I deserve a pass. I'm just like, you don't need to like push for that so hard. Like when Rich Brian used to be Rich Chiga, and he also used the N-word in like some of his earlier songs. Or when like Gina Rodriguez, like the actress, like said the N-word a bunch during like a song on her IG story. Tobias! Sorry, my cat was like scratching stuff. Stop it, Tobias. And then people got like upset at her and like called her out. And she was like, well, you know, I'm like Latina and like I grew up with like Black people and they all like let me say it. Non-Black people, you don't need to say the N-word out loud around Black people or around anybody that doesn't want you to use it. Just like respect people's opinions. Like it's not that hard. Like even if you disagree with someone's feelings, like if it hurts their feelings or like upsets them, why would you want to use the word? I have so many fun N-word alternatives to use when like songs with the N-word come on. I use nuggets, or I go like shh, or I go like bleep, or I say nothing. And they all still go with the flow of the song. So no one has any excuses. Don't be racist. You have to respect Black people. I sing the N-word out loud when
I thought you started off by saying that you say it because to go with the song. Then you got to the end and said, I use words like nuggets.
He say it in the room to himself because he wants to say it. Now,
you know, every time I get video, my ears start itching. I'm just gonna get some money from this.
It's coming. Money cometh, money cometh. Every time you want to inch, you say money cometh, money cometh. Yes, yes. When anything is inching on you, that means money is coming.
Money coming. Like I'm switching over here.
Money coming. Yes, yes. Let it flow. But he's saying the N-word in his room alone because nobody can hear him because he really wants to say the N-word. But in public, he is not saying the N-word because it's in public and he don't supposed to say it.
Right.
So this video gives me vibes of, not even gives me vibes of wanting to be Black. It really don't. Like, it just gives me vibes of he really just don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, he just wants to use the topic for the clickbait. Like, he's like, don't be racist. Like, huh?
I just got a comment and I hope it's a delayed comment talking about both is wrong. I think both is wrong. But anyway, maybe both saying it in your room and saying it out in public, or not saying it in public is wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Clarify, Lorenzo, clarify.
Nevertheless, he need to be unfollowed, blocked from everybody because he is using his platform to get clicks off doing racist stuff and say, I'm not racist. I would never. But that's what it's given.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it, period. I believe that. He shouldn't say it, period. He should not say it, period. I believe that. Yep. I'm a fan of that. What'd you say? So the whole thing of blocking people now is they were saying block the Kardashians. How can you block people on TikTok?
I don't think you can block them. I think that you can. I think when I see stuff, I can make people disappear. Like if you on my For You page. Let me see how it works. Oh no, it don't. Yeah, it don't let you do nothing.
Oh, okay. Come and say why people keep saying block people. Like, I didn't think you could block people. I know you can unfollow people, but why would I didn't think you could block people on TikTok. Now the thing is telling them to block him. I think people should just unfollow him.
Right.
But if you look at his page, I don't even think anybody have unfollowed him.
Oh, he had 1.8 before. I mean 1.1.
He had 1.1. So he and no one unfollowing him. What he did for people, when he did this blackface, nobody look. Yesterday it was at what?
3.8.
Now it's at 4.2 million. Nobody.
The darkest of black.
If it was, and so when I say being Black on this app, because if it was the other way around, this would be blocked already.
And he gonna get paid for the views.
And he stopped the comments. He stopped the comments. because the comments was 2 days ago. People have been commenting on this. It went up 1 million overnight views. I'm sure the comments would have been on here. He had to stop them.
Right. Well, you guys, unfollow. Do not support this type of foolishness.
Let's talk about why I own 4 do-rogs. So I got these do-rogs on Amazon a couple weeks ago, not to like culturally appropriate Black people or like to be culturally insensitive, but literally just because I recently rewatched all of PLL, Pretty Little Liars, in one of the episodes.
So like, why is like not majority, but a lot of his videos are target towards Black people. Why? But not a positive way target towards Black people. Like,
what's
really?
What's that one that says sensitive can't see? Go up.
Tell me when.
Right there. You see it? It got the little eye covered up.
Oh. Like, how to put, I don't want to see how to.
There is nothing worse than getting someone else's poop stuck on your penis in.
What just happened?
How? I just want to know how. How? Was this type? Only way I know how. Only way I would know how. Only way I would know how is you are sticking your penis somewhere poop is or come out of or something like that.
Why would they not take that video down?
Exactly, but because he's not melon, he doesn't have melanin in his skin. That's why. That is exactly why.
I mean, they took Peach down for violence, and that was violent.
Exactly. But this, Mr. Blackface over here, is at 4.2 million, and tomorrow will be at 5 million. But Peach got right on down. But anyway,
I don't know what just happened now.
I don't know. I just can't. Words cannot describe how I feel. And if you know me, if you've been watching this show for as long as we've been recording, which hasn't been long, you know how I feel. But let's go into something else before I smack somebody. So yesterday or day before yesterday, a teacher allowed some students to do his hair, and it was a lot of backlash, as always, from this. Wondering why it was backlash. I didn't see. Only backlash I could see that I would have said is, why the hell y'all not doing work? That's what I would have saw. But it was more backlash because of the gender. So let's go into it. Is this him?
Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little.
Let's go to I want to see the Is this the original right here?
The original.
I'm done for the day. See ya. I got to go celebrate my principal. See ya. Thanks for y'all help. I'll get y'all something.
Well, what was the original? That was 1.4.
The one before.
Let's go ahead and stir the pot.
That's the original.
This one?
Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me.
Oh, he was a live streaming.
There was quite the discourse in the chat.
I mean, yeah, they screen recorded, but that was how the video was. This is what the video was.
Oh, he's showing it.
Yeah, he just talked over it.
Weird. So, of course, I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may.
Why he talking so low?
Exactly. I can't even hear what he's saying.
Immediately after
basically what he is.
beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday.
He was saying that he had something happen. He didn't take the hair out. He had a hair appointment.
So I had to look presentable. So I didn't take my hair out.
What school is this?
I do it all myself because it would have taken me forever. So naturally, I asked about 4 or 5.
I don't know what school that is.
Over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed. Number 2, this was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I would offer them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird. Some people have never had cool teachers, and it shows. I personally believe that building authentic relationships with students is paramount in being an effective teacher. I make sure my students know and can feel that I care about them beyond the schoolwork and all the stuff that I have to make them do. I take the time to get to know my students outside of academics because caring for the whole child is what's important. Some of these students have been with me since.
I can't do this for
4 minutes. Oh, this is a long video.
I can't do it for 4 minutes, Lord. Oh, I'm supposed to say ASMR. Yep, this is ASMR.
Yes.
I think I was falling asleep.
But I guess the parents didn't have no problem. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If, like he said, they was done doing their work. It was Friday. It was free time. He told them they can go do whatever. And he does a lot of content with kids. He shows his classroom all the time. That's what he is, a content creator, teacher. Did you see, I sent this to you on Instagram, the young man who was shot in his apartment, shot and killed. They were shot and unalive. They were doing a warrant and they went to the wrong apartment and shot him 6 times. And Ben Crump has picked up the case.
No, what was this?
I don't know. You got to play the video. Can't remember.
Okay, let me find it. You sent me a lot.
Yeah, I do.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Florida. Should have known.
Okaloosa County deputy arriving at the home of senior airman Roger Fortson's apartment door, responding to a 911 call about a domestic disturbance. The deputy knocks 3 times. After the first knock, he steps off to the side. No one answers, and he knocks 2 more times, identifying himself. The video is partially blurred.
Sheriff's office, open the door.
Seconds later, Fortson opens the door.
Step out.
He's seen holding a handgun that was legally owned, according to his family. The deputy orders him to step back, then fires.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! 312, shots fired. Suspect down.
Okaloosa Sheriff Eric Aiden says his department released the video to be transparent.
No determination has been made as to
this newly released body cam video shows an Okaloosa County deputy arriving.
Whether the deputy's actions were justified or not.
Fortson's mother, Mika, says her son was FaceTiming with his girlfriend during the shooting. The girlfriend told the family the deputy said something not on the body cam video released today.
They just said, oh yeah, he shot up. He shot up. Our baby was shot up.
Fortson's family says he was alone and grabbed his gun only after he heard aggressive knocking on his door, peeked through his peephole and saw no one. Fortson's family claims the deputy went to the wrong apartment.
Roger was a gift from God.
He was a patriot, and so he respected authority. Why the police didn't respect him? That's the question.
whether the deputy's actions were justified.
His girlfriend was on FaceTime with him. So she heard everything. And she talked about how she heard a bang at the door, an aggressive bang. And she talked about how he said, "Who is it?" And he heard no response. She talked about how he went to the door to look through the peephole, but it was as if somebody was covering up the peephole so he couldn't see out of it. And he kept saying, "Who is it?" And how he went and retrieved his legally registered gun as a gun owner to protect his house, and how he was walking back and the door was open, and then how his girlfriend was, she said that she just heard shots, and then how he was on the ground.
And they said,
And
instead of calling MS, they just said, "Oh yeah, he shot up. He shot up. Our baby was shot up."
He was shot 6 times. He said,
I want to go back to the first video.
This newly released body cam video shows an Okaloosa County deputy arriving at the home of Senior Airman Roger Fortson's apartment door, responding to a 911 call about a domestic disturbance. The deputy knocks 3 times. After the first knock, he steps off to the side. No one answers, and he knocks 2 more times, identifying himself. The video is partially blurred.
Sheriff's office, open the door.
Seconds.
So he states who he is. Sheriff's office, open the door.
Later, and it opens the door.
Step out.
He's seen.
So his gun is not pointed at him; it's down.
Until he see.
Wait.
Go no. Go upstairs.
Can I watch TV?
Yes. Just go upstairs. A movie. That's it. Did you hear him? Wait, Mama said. Did you not hear that part? Wait. Like, why are you even? Okay, never mind. What I just said, no. Okay, well, get it and get what you need to go. Austin, bye. Do somebody want a child?
Not at all. But right here, the gun is not pointed at the officer. He like, wait, what?
He's so lucky tonight. I cannot pause this because I am about to orbit. You got 2 seconds.
And we're going to add 2 more days to 3.
No, this bottle right here. No. Right there. Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying he not pointed it towards the officer or anything, and he like, wait, and he didn't hear the sheriff's office because he said, well, his mama said, the girlfriend said that he said, who is it? And he didn't hear nothing, and he walked off to go get his gun. And then he came back and said he looked through the peephole and didn't see nobody.
And you could tell the sheriff deputy was knocking on the
and
side.
then stepping to the side.
Like, why didn't you stand in front of the peephole so they could see you? Like, why are you?
I mean, why are you saying sheriff's office? Is you the office? No, for real. Why is you at the door saying sheriff's office? Is all y'all out there?
The sheriff office. I don't know. Maybe he do say that because I think when they come and give a warrant, they say that sheriff office. I'm not sure. But I think they do say sheriff office. I think that's what they say.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't train that part of the class, so I don't know. But I think they do say that. But my thing is, so he saw the weapon in the person's hand, and that's when he drew his weapon.
Right.
That's what it sounds like.
But
anyway,
I don't like that.
Leave it alone.
Or scary individual, because you should not have shot him. He didn't put his arm up to shoot you.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a threat with it down. And you put 6 bullets in him. Like he need to be charged for murder.
He did. So what happened afterwards? Because you can hear the young man talking.
He said, I threw it over there. I mean, people get shot and still talk and die on the way to the hospital.
So he died, but they didn't say that. Like, they didn't say he died on the way to the hospital.
I mean, he might have died right there in his house, but people don't always die instantly from being shot.
I don't know exactly what happened afterwards.
What does that matter?
It does matter. I need to know. Because, first of all, because they said that the girlfriend said that he said something afterwards saying he's all shot up or something like that they didn't play in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to know what happened afterwards. We should be able to see exactly what happened afterwards. How long did he wait?
Before
exactly, before MS. How long did MS take to get there? I want to see all of that. I would like to see all of that.
Well, she says, my cousin asked who is it 3 times for the sheriff officer to knock on the door and hide to the side. That's telling itself. So my cousin got his legally registered firearm to protect himself. He didn't know who was at the door banging until the sheriff announced himself. By that time, you see my little cousin open the door slowly with his firearm pointed down.
Mm-hmm.
The officer told him step back and didn't give him time to comply. He shot him 6 times close range. But even before that, the woman told the sheriff to get off. What's after that? Get off the 4th floor. Get off the 4th floor. He got off on the 3rd floor. Oh, so he got off on the wrong floor.
Lord. This is not justified, and we want and deserve justice.
Now, Ben gonna get them some money. That's one thing Ben is gonna do, is get them some money, but need justice.
Yeah.
Justice. He need to be fired and prosecuted.
Yep.
That boy, like he was in his home.
That's sad. It is too many cases where
I hate open my door.
Yeah. That's why you need that ring bell, because I will be talking through the ring bell. I will be talking
exactly why you need a ring. No, I ain't sponsoring Ring. That's exactly why you need a video recording doorbell. Whichever
I have a doorbell. If Google would like for me to do a sponsorship, my number.
And Ring, if you would like, have one in the back. You just call me up. But nevertheless, that is why you need this technology now, because I definitely would have been like, how can I help you? First of all, a sheriff came here looking for me. What he wanted?
Recently?
Well, this was a while ago. I can't remember what he wanted though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember what he wanted.
What he wanted?
And you did ring. You did talk to him through the bell. You did talk to him.
What he wanted though? What I did?
We'll talk after. I'm not even gonna put that on there. You know what he wanted. You knew exactly what he wanted. You wasn't giving it to him. You wasn't
blurred. But now, right now, it's a blur.
It was from somebody. They wanted something, but you had already told them what you was gonna give them, but they didn't want it. So then y'all went to court for it, and the judge was like, "She offered you this, and you didn't take it. Case dismissed. Take the money." You know what I'm talking about, do you?
So much going on in my life. But nevertheless, when he hit that doorbell, I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, he said my government name, and I was like, "What you need?" He was like, "Can you come to the door?" I was like, "I can't. I'm not there." He's like, "You not there?" No, I'm not. That's why he need a Yeah, he could have stopped it. This all could have been prevented. Even though the man is in the wrong, I just wish he had a doorbell so he could still be alive.
Yep. And listen to us well. If you are listening, if you can hear us, get you one. I'm telling you, get you one. I'm not going to tell you which one to get because we don't get paid to do that yet. But it does not only save lives, but it helps you keep track of people because I talk to my mother through that bell every day. Every day, just to keep eyes on people, on loved ones. I mean, get you one. It helped solve who stole my son's bike in front of the house. That bell. It is so much. That camera bell can help you out. I say everyone needs to get one. I'm not telling you which one works the best because I have both of them. But one do work better than the other. I can tell you that.
Okay.
Yes, one does work better than the other one. So I would suggest you get it. But back into this young man. What's his name? What is his name? Roger
Fortson.
We wish him his family blessings. We will keep him in our prayers. What happened to the dog is what I want to know too.
What dog?
That dog right there in the back. Right there. It's a Maltese. No, that's a Maltese.
Probably got shot too.
Man, just
randomly shooting. Play it again. Let me hear what happens when he gets shot because he do talk, but he talking.
Say something. That was like he said something. I need to know exactly what was going on after this. I need to see the whole camera footage.
Holding a handgun that was legally owned, according to his family. The deputy orders him to step back, then fires.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Yeah, he said, I don't have
shots fired. Suspect down.
Okaloosa sheriff.
What he didn't have it, but he didn't sound like what was going on. Did you allow him to bleed to death? What was going on? He didn't sound like he was just. It was like, where did he shoot him at? In the chest?
More. Let's see if the cousin said something. She said,
"This person right here." You want to go on his page?
No, I was trying to read it, but you clicked on that, so it covered it up.
No, we read the whole thing.
Go back.
We read this whole thing.
I had stopped.
Yeah, you say he threw his hands up. This is murder. But they're claiming self-defense. How is it self-defense?
They say he or whoever said they did not render aid.
What?
Yeah, I told you I didn't read it all. I stopped like 3 sentences before.
I need to see the rest of the video.
Oh, they ain't gonna show that because they ain't gonna make their officer look bad. They released that snippet to show you that he had a gun. That the reason for that snippet being released is to show that Airman Roger Fortson had a weapon. That's what they wanted to show you. Not that they didn't want to show you anything to criminate their officer. They wanted to show you that his life was in danger.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was not. But that's what they wanted to show. That's why they cut it off after that. Because whatever he said after that or did, because the boy was still sitting up. He was sitting up on the ground when he said it's over there. So from that to that, something happened and he passed away. And they don't want you to know that part.
Yeah, I need to see the whole thing. It's the way that we can get to see the whole thing. They should be, if it should be legal for them to not give us the whole thing. Like
Ben gonna request it.
Yeah, because you have to give us the whole thing. Don't give me no half-ass video. That's not fair. That's not fair. And hopefully Ben do request.
And did you see the young lady at Dunwoody High School that overdosed on the fentanyl?
No. Oh my God. See that right there? Is she
I think she is
high school? Oh, can I say what was the high school? Duluth?
Dunwoody.
Oh, Dunwoody. Yep, that's one of them too. You sent me a
Dunwoody High
couple of him. You sent me 2.
Oh yeah, that was the first one I saw. Then the update was today. I sent you the other one yesterday, I think.
What's going on?
But the young lady at Dunwoody, she took a Percocet, what she thought was a Percocet.
Who gave her a Percocet? A Percocet.
Another student.
And she passed away. She unalive
at school.
And that student is now going to jail.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if they're gonna go to jail, but they did.
Somebody said the judge at court will see the whole thing. I guess the whole video.
The whole video.
Yeah, that's if they enter it in. But I'm sure Ben Crump would make them show the whole thing. I'm sure Ben Crump will see the whole thing as well. I'm sure he will. Did you send me the video of this person?
I had sent it to you already, but I think it done went far down or up or something. I'm sending you a new one.
What is this you sending me? You gave me right here. Is this Tough Mudder?
Oh yeah, she was trying to get up that wall.
You remember too, right?
Mm-hmm. She was trying to get up that wall and it was not working out.
That wall is hard. No, she didn't.
Oh, they was trying to get up. They can't get up.
Pull her. Don't let her fall. Pull her. Just pull her. Just get her. She said no.
From 7.
Oh my God. You think that wall is hard? Okay.
Oh, I
tried that wall. I tried the wall, and I think I got right here. She got up. I think I got right there. It don't look bad when you standing back, but when you start to run, it starts to look real bad as you going forward. And if you going, it's like somebody said it was like I was going in slow motion when I was running.
You need to be going at top speed.
And I need to be going at top speed. I was a little bigger then. I probably can get up the wall now. But that wall ain't no joke. Like that wall is Thank you. It ain't no joke.
No.
You almost had it.
They weren't strong enough. They should have pulled her.
Like what? Like what? Like right there. Yeah. What is he doing? Why is he like this? Anna?
Trying to help her out. It wasn't working.
See what you
she should have ran to some strong men because then that didn't work.
That ain't work at all. See, that's when you need to have a really good partner to be right behind you, pushing you up the wall. Yes. It was strong. It looks strong. Was an airplane passing by?
I don't know. It sounded like a motorcycle.
They said they need to have someone strong should be able to pull her up.
That's what I said too. I said the same thing. If somebody would have had a good grip, they should have been able to pull her up. Like, what if I was hanging on the side of a building? Like, y'all couldn't let me go down like that. Come on now.
It was 3 men. They was
tired.
Yeah, by the time you get to the wall, you do be tired. I mean, after the second or the third obstacle, you be wore out. And then you have like 20 more obstacles to go in front of you. But yeah, she did. I hope she got up the wall because you could do it again. She could try again. But it looks like she wasn't running fast either. You have to be going at top speed to get up that wall. It is no joke. And I tried it and I didn't get but to that line. I don't even think I got to that line. I got to find and see if I have the video for me trying that wall.
Okay.
But now, what was you saying? You said something else. The girl in Duluth. The girl at
somebody riding something up and down the road. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so did you send it to me?
Mm-hmm. It's at the bottom.
The bottom of what?
TikTok.
You got to tell me you got me on all these different types of apps here. Ooh, I've been drinking. I've been drinking. Ooh, because I can feel it. Okay.
Man, y'all, this is so sad. A 15-year-old girl died after she took a pill that was laced with fentanyl at her Georgia high school yesterday. The victim has been identified as Mia Dieguez. She went into cardiac arrest at Dunwoody High School. Again, that's in Georgia. She was taken to a hospital where she was later pronounced deceased. The school was then placed under lockdown and the students were held back. Now, police did arrest somebody in connection with her death yesterday, but on Monday, they have not said who the suspect was or what their charges were yet. Her sister stated she believes she died from an overdose of drugs after she was given something at school, or she took it at school. And it was said that she was given at school. I'm sorry. The principal of that high school, named Tom Bass, he wrote a letter to parents following the incident, but he said he would not share any details surrounding her death. He did share in the letter, "It is with a heavy heart I share the tragic loss of a student today following a medical emergency while at school. We will not disclose any additional information about the circumstances surrounding the student's passing out of respect for the family's privacy. We understand the gravity of this situation and have shared the needs of our students, teachers, and staff this afternoon." Man, y'all, this is so sad. A 15-year-old
her friends said they were in class. She took the pill and she put her head down, and nobody paid any attention. And when the bell rang to go to lunch, they tried to wake her up, and she was blue.
Wait a minute. How long was her head down before her teacher say, "Hey, is something wrong with you"?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do the teachers be doing?
But I mean, a cardiac arrest, it probably didn't take long. She may have been sitting there, and then all of a sudden, she had a heart attack.
Yeah, but I'm still saying why we had to wait until the lunch bell rung to go to lunch before you notice that she just there unalive.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what her friends say. Friends say she took a Percocet.
Is so what's the Percocet? What is that mixed with the fentanyl? Is that's with
the street Percocet? Now you know doctors prescribe Percocet that don't have fentanyl, but the street Percocet is laced with fentanyl, and it could be these kids, they take the pills. I don't know what they're supposed to do, make them feel high or whatever.
So I wonder, do she take these on the regular? Like, was the friend that gave it to her, do this something that they do on the regular, or was she just trying to do it for the day? And she's 15.
Yeah, she's 15.
Freshman in high school.
Yeah, I don't know if she does it on the regular or what, but I try to tell my son all the time, don't take no pill from nobody. Even if your head hurting and they like, oh, I got a pill for you, don't take no pill from nobody, because I see all the time on TikTok these 15, 16, 17-year-olds in school taking pills from their friends, and they be laced.
And you shouldn't. And I tell Anaya, because she takes ibuprofen, like when her cycle and stuff come on, don't offer that to your friend either. Do not offer any medication to your friends, because you just never know if they may have a allergic reaction, and then it's on you. Like, do not do that.
I mean, even the person that gave her the pill may have not been a drug dealer. They may have been somebody that bought it for themselves. And then also, let's say me and you both got a pill from somebody. You take one and I take one. Yours may not have as much fentanyl laced in it as mine does. And so then I unalive. And you are good from it. So, I don't think that the kid maliciously did anything, but now they're going to be charged with manslaughter.
Yeah.
That's sad. Don't do drugs.
And what happened to, that's what I'm about to say, what happened to so back in the day, they used to come to my school all the time and talk about not doing drugs, not selling drugs, Do they do that anymore?
Oh, the red what's called red ribbon
whatever they was. I remember a police officer coming to my school, my high school, but it wasn't targeted towards doing drugs. It was more targeted towards selling drugs. So I'm like, if you live in this lifestyle, the mailman is going to deliver the mail to you, meaning you either going to be locked up or unalive if you live that drug lifestyle.
Well, I think we live in a time where drugs are glorified and kids see songs like Percocet, Molly Percocet, Chase a Chick. What? You ain't never heard it?
I have. I just ain't heard it. That beat. Is that a remix?
That's how I go.
Oh, okay.
You is so crazy, but they're glorifying it. They have plenty of songs saying pop perks and have a good time and stuff. Nobody is just smoking marijuana anymore.
I know, and then that would be laced with some stuff as well. But maybe they need to revisit that campaign.
Red ribbon.
Yeah, and they need to change it because people don't. I don't think the kids do crack anymore. Okay, they doing something different. It is your everyday household drug that you can get from the pharmacy. So I think they need to change their whole vision, their whole strategy towards the drug use. Because I did see a commercial where they were saying that the drug is changed. It is the neighborhood kids now that's doing this drug. It is your next door neighbor now that is taking these drugs. It is not the street person, the crackhead. It is not anymore. It is so weird as it's changed. And now, when you keep seeing kids like this in a different type of neighborhood passing away because of this drug, oh yeah, they'll get out there.
I mean, if you type it into TikTok, like literally, there are so many videos of kids that have passed away from fentanyl. Like it comes up on my For You page. Like one lady, she played her Ring camera. Her son was 16, was at his friend's house. They both popped the pill. Well, they broke it in half. They broke it in half. One took one half, one took the other half. The friend said he started foaming at the mouth. So he brings him to the house and puts him on the porch. And he's ringing the doorbell and he's like, come outside. Something's wrong with whatever his name is. And he ended up overdosing on the porch while they was waiting on the police to come. And his mom was like, I had no idea that he was even taking this drug.
Oh my God.
I'm really curious what it does. It must make you high. Like what does it do?
It got to. It has to make you high. That's the only reason why they take it.
I had a Percocet before when my gallbladder was hurting.
Oh.
They gave me Percocet and it put me to sleep. I would sleep for 10 hours.
Maybe they want to go to sleep. Maybe that's why they take it. Because she did. She went to sleep. And she didn't just wake up. She didn't wake up.
I don't know.
That's why I never try anything, not even smoke. I mean, you know what? I have a good friend in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You know her. She says the same thing about taking stuff. She doesn't even like taking aspirin because there is a string. There is a like drugs run in her family, like being addicted to things run in her family. Yes, and it's easy for her family trait to get addicted to things. So she choose not to take drugs. She would just be in pain because she don't want to get addicted to it. And him saying, I've never tried anything, not even smoking. Some people would not do that because they don't want to get addicted to stuff.
Right.
Yeah. And people get addicted to a lot of things. I mean, hell, I'm addicted to sweets, to sugar. So that is my drug of choice. I've never had a problem with smoking or wanting that type of drug at all.
or
My
drinking. But I just had 2 cookies, and let me tell you, I was feeling good.
Yes, and want to get 2 more. So that is my drug of choice is food. Is not even food because I'm not even big on eating. I'm not a foodie. I have a friend who said that too, that they were a foodie, and I was like, I'm not a foodie. I don't have to have a steak. Well, I don't eat meat, but I don't have to have. When I did eat meat, I didn't have to have a steak. I could eat a hot dog and be more. I will pick a hot dog over eating steak because I'm not a foodie. But if you put some cake in my face, let it be chocolate. It'll be gone. So people,
I'm a foodie. I enjoy food across the board. Like I enjoy some good food. That is my drug. Food is my drug, which is why I can't be skinny. But nevertheless,
you can be skinny. You have been skinny before.
How long did it last? I don't remember that part of my life. So with that being said, I'm a foodie. I'm addicted to food, but I do want people to make their children aware of the smallest thing can take your life. Popping a pill that your friend gives you that you see them pop all the time. You just never know how your body's going to react to something. And, stay away from drugs, kids. This to me, this era of children think that their life be so hard. They do. They think that their life be so hard. They're gonna tell you about how they stressed. They got so much going on. And I'll be like, you don't even got no bills. Like what if you stress now, I don't know what you're gonna do when you get grown.
None.
Because there's nothing going on right now. I try to reassure my child that this is the easiest time of his life. So, you just got to talk to your kids and make them aware of what is going on nowadays. We didn't have to worry about a little pill. I don't know, maybe ecstasy. Could you overdose off of ecstasy back in the day?
You could overdose off anything.
But like I'm saying, like when I was a teenager, nobody was doing crack, or cocaine, or popping pills and overdosing. So I'm trying to think, like, what was the drug of choice?
Marijuana.
98. Oh, see, marijuana wasn't taking them out.
I think they got so to marijuana now that they have to lace it with something to get the high. Because I think they don't smoke so much of it. But back when I was growing up, not in high school, but maybe in elementary school and middle school, yes, that was the crack era. That was where it was really,
You have friends doing crack?
No, I didn't have friends doing crack, but you saw it all the time on TV because that's when the say no to drugs thing was going on. So they pushed it in our
face. Was kids doing crack?
Not adults. Crack, but you saw crackheads on the street. You saw
I mean, you can still see crackhead out there. You can still see crackheads, but I'm just saying that now in these schools is prescription drugs, Xanax, Percocet. It's those type of things going on in these schools now with these children. Back then, I'm just saying, in school there was no drugs. Like
it was drugs in my school, but they wasn't doing them. They were selling them because they wanted to have a certain lifestyle. So that's why I was saying the police, when he came, he didn't come and talk about not to do drugs. He was coming and talking about this is not the lifestyle. You don't want this lifestyle because you're going to end up in this bad place. To not sell drugs in my time in the area that I grew up in.
Right. That's what I feel like when I was in high school, middle school, like no kids had no guns. Like these little boys now, they be having guns in their sweatpants, hanging out. They be at the gas stations with pistols in they pants. It's just a different era.
They go to school with guns, and see that's why they maybe need to bring
metal detectors.
Yeah, back into the schools. Yeah,
they be wild.
It's a different era. It's a different time. It is a different time. It's still there. The problems are still there. The problems just look different. The problems just look different. I don't know if I was stressed out as a kid about that. I think I was stressed out about maybe other things, but not about this stuff that's going on now. No. Like the
I don't
social
think I was
media.
stressed as a kid.
Hmm?
I don't think I was stressed as a kid.
I think there was things in your life that could have been stressful, but you're a very nonchalant person.
And I expect
That
the same
things
for my children.
But they not you. They not you.
They not, but I feel like you stressing you stressing over what? What are you stressing about? Like my child be like
stressful.
My child be like, because I need some money. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you sell your oil? Do you post it?
No, he don't. He don't.
No, you don't. Like, so are you causing stress on yourself? Like, what? I don't understand what you're doing.
And some kids are just different. But I see Deshaun has he has a hustle mentality, but he's just he doesn't have the hunger right now. He's not hungry. And that's what you have to see in kids. And these kids these days, they're not hungry. They're not hungry because they never want for anything.
Until he an adult, and then that's when the stress comes.
But you'll never let it get to that.
Who?
You would never let it get to that.
I definitely will let you see what it's like. That's incorrect about me. I will let it get to that, just so you know that I try to prevent it. And you wasn't listening then, because he definitely be like, I'm stressed. I'll be like, okay.
Well, he needs to sell his hair oil.
You said we.
He.
I thought you said we need to sell.
He needs to sell his oil. I push Anaya too to do her thing. And we was talking the other day, like Anaya was the only kid that was selling masks at school. I would send her to school with masks and tell her to hustle up some money, and she will get it. Snacks. She takes snacks to school all the time to hustle up her little money, but I have to tell her.
I was gonna say you have to do it. Like Deshauna sold mask, oil, candy.
You was there the whole time.
It was me. He done been at the beauty supply store with his name and his poster on the window. He done sold out in there. But you think that he done called anybody else and said, hey, would you like, can I put my hair oil in your store? No, I did that. I called. I went up there. So it's like, what you want me to do?
Tell him to get on TikTok and sell.
I done told him everything, girl. Everything. And you know what he doing?
That's why I know you beat.
You got some Tylenol, my head hurt. Yeah, because this phone been like this.
And do he have his glasses? What's going on with his glasses?
He put his glasses. He just started putting his glasses on because he keeps complaining about a headache from looking at that screen. So these kids ain't gonna stress me. Talking about no stress. No, you ain't stressed. You got nothing to be stressed about. Right now, you living good.
Well, we love our kids.
Yes, we do.
And we love our viewers. Thanks to everyone who tuned in tonight. Thank you. Now it's time. I think I'm feeling a little fine. Like, look at these. Look at these eyes. I done drunk a whole thing of wine.
Yeah, you feeling good.
And the ice was wine too. I made the little ice cubes with wine because I was talked about that I had put ice in my wine. So now I made my ice cubes out of wine.
So you had double the wine?
I had double the wine. Now I'm about to go lay it down. Okay. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my family.
Until we meet again, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. And leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you.
Have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Mother's Day.